When launching their Supersolutions, a product line called highly specialized and clinically proven skincare for people who have a persistent stubborn skincare challenge, they also come out with the Inkey List Scar, Mark and Wrinkle Solution, a 1% retinol serum. I find the naming a little confusing. I never knew if I should call it Scar, Mark and Wrinkle Solution, which is kind of long, or 1% retinol serum, which is what is printed in fat on the tube, but sounds very similar to their first retinoid, the Inkey List Retinol Serum that I reviewed back in 2019. Both are quite different though, so confusing names aside, let's take a look at the newest release. If you're new here, welcome! I'm Dr. Anne, a physician passionate about skincare and well aging. The claims in this one are similar to other retinol products on the market. Reduce the appearance of blemish marks and acne scars in size, depth and discoloration, as well as smooth out wrinkles, basically harnessing the collagen-inducing powders of retinoids as well as the tyrosinase-inhibiting effect they have. The first thing you'll notice is probably the yellowish color of the product, the next thing the texture. Despite being called a serum, it looks and feels like a lotion. There is a faint scent that I can't really describe, but that is similar among many retinol products I've tried. As retinol is light sensitive, the product should be used in your evening skincare routine. This is a common advice that has been challenged recently by many, as retinol in the formulation will be more stable than a single ingredient in the lab, and you're most likely wearing sunscreen on top and allowing it time to absorb before you bake in the sun anyway. But for me, it fits best in my evening routine anyway, so I didn't feel the need to take any chances here. On their website, they recommend introducing it slowly and increasing the frequency over time, and I think this is a very sensible approach, especially if you're new to retinoids. I have been using tretinoin on my face for many years now, so I tested it on my neck and décolleté, both of which don't tolerate prescription strength, and I found it to be much stronger than the original retinol serum. If you follow the Inkey List routine builder suggestions, this goes into the treat step and is followed up with a moisturizer, but due to the lotiony texture, for me it worked very well on its own without anything put on top. The reason the Scar, Mark and Wrinkle Solution is stronger compared to the retinol serum is the form of retinoid used. Retinol is often used as an umbrella term for a class of ingredients with different strengths and characteristics, and the one used here is true retinol in the highest concentration available over the counter, while the original uses retinol in an encapsulated form, meaning a slow-release form at 1%. The 1% in the old version refer to the whole encapsulated molecule, so the concentration of true retinol that is being released is lower than that, so you get slow release over time as well as lower concentration. Other than the retinol, you will find glycerin, humectant, and then a bunch of different oils like avocado, apricot, and squalane as emollients, and to counteract drying effects the retinol might have. There are also phospholipids, a type of lipids that is present in the skin barrier and is often used to facilitate ingredient absorption and to help repair the skin barrier. The Inkey List Scar, Mark and Wrinkle Solution 1% retinol serum is a strong over-the-counter retinol product that should be introduced slowly by those not yet used to retinoids. I like the lotion-like texture as it means I don't need to wear something on top. Regarding the effectiveness, I can see it giving good results on post-inflammatory or other forms of hyperpigmentation and wrinkles. Regarding the acne scars claims, I would limit that to a certain type of scars. There are some that need invasive treatment to really improve, so if that is your main concern, see a dermatologist to discuss best treatment options. If your skin is dry or sensitive, introduce it slowly as it has some irritation potential for sure. If there is anything you would like to add, please do so in the comments below. I will link to more videos you might find interesting on the screen and add links to my Instagram and blog in the description box. And if you want exclusive Q&As, behind the scenes content, or just get more involved, become a channel member. I would love to have you join the community. See you soon. Bye.